Welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim and today we're doing a walk around video of our 2017 Ford Ranger with its Tickford pack. In this video we're going to go around the outside of the car. I'm going to give you a quick introduction as well between the relationship between Ford Australia and the Tickford Engineering Company. Tickford Engineering Company has been in business for around nearly 2 centuries. They initially started doing coaches and trains and stuff in England before coming out to Australia and doing motor vehicles. Their relationship with Ford Australia actually started in about 1991 with the development of Ford Falcon's first XR6. With this car they did do a lot of things as well. They even engineered Australia's first VCT engine in 2001 with the AU Falcon XR6 engine as well. So they do have a lot of history together before changing their name of their produced cars to FPV, and then when the Falcon was stopped being produced they went back and changed their name back to Tickford. You can actually still visit Tickford Engineering Company, and Ford do send some of their cars like this one pre-production to Tickford to have some work done to them, being Mustangs and Ford Rangers as well. So having a look at the front of our car, you'll see that with that Tickford pack I was just talking about, we do have a really nice blacked out grille at the front. The Tickford logo right in the middle of the Ranger does sit nicely against the Ford blue colour of this car. The black highlights around the outside of the headlights as well do work very, very well with everything else done to this car. Tickford, understanding the Ford product the way that they do with all their engineering things in the past, really do work well with the Ford product that they're given. Down here we do have our front parking sensors and fog light fitted just in there. Moving around to the side, this car is in absolutely fantastic condition, having only done 17,000 Ks at this point in time. The first wheel is a two-tone wheel with a black up against a nice silver colour to really highlight the 3 colours that you'll see prominent throughout this car is chrome, black and blue. But those brand new tyres as well fitted to that wheel do make it stand out very nicely with the Tickford logo just in the bottom there. The little badge here, this car, even though it does have some engineering specs upgrades as far as larger intercooler, air intake and exhaust fitted to this car, we do have our 3.2 litre engine with our 6-speed automatic. Over here with our blackened mirror caps and built-in side indicators as well do fit in well with the theme. Moving down the side of the car, I'm surprised this car isn't fitted with darkest legal window tint, which would really set off this vehicle with the black against blue setting. The black door handles up against the blue paint as well are even really great to see, with a really nice long side step on this car as well. Moving to our second premium alloy wheel, there's no gutter rashing on that one either. Both wheels are in fantastic condition with brand new tyres. Even the side of the tub is very well looked after. Down here we do have our side release dual exhaust tips with our Tickford logos on them, really giving it that nice aggressive look. Even the black cover on the back of the taillights just here really adds to the theme throughout the rest of the car. Coming around the back of the car, you'll see that they do have the black chrome Tickford logo. It's not just a plastic badge, and it does have that really nice chrome shine to it while being blacked out to really match in with the theme of this car. Tow bar fitted to this vehicle as well as colour-coded rear sensors. Lifting up the rear tonneau cover just here, it is a loopless tonneau cover, so you just got to peel back the lip. And then dropping down the rear tailgate, you'll see that this car is fitted with a tub liner as well in fantastic condition, really protects the paint in there, and once again it still marries in with that black and blue theme throughout the rest of the vehicle. To close this up and then pull the back tonneau cover over, all you're going to do is get the first bit of lip over, press it down the whole way down the length, and it does seal up very nicely. Whoop, I missed a part there. There we go, and it's all sealed up for you again. Moving around now to the passenger side, you'll see that we do have this really nice black sports bar on this car as well. Once again fitting in with the theme, giving it a nice sporty look as well. And if you do fit anything into the tub of this car, you can actually tie it to the sports bar and not have it fly around. Stopping in our third premium alloy wheel, this wheel presents just as well as the other two, absolutely fantastic condition with a brand new tyre fitted to it as well. Over here we do have our dual diesel fuel filler cap just there, which is on the passenger side. Really a safety feature there, so then if you do get stuck on the side of the road, you're not filling it up while you're having cars whizzing past you. This side of the car does present just as well as the first side of the car. No marks at all. You really probably actually have to come in to really appreciate this car. Even the deep blue, I'd probably recommend talking to Kylie, our pre-delivery coordinator, and getting some glass coat fitted to this vehicle to really preserve that nice deep blue colour. At our fourth premium alloy wheel, we do have once again no gutter rash and a brand new tyre on this car as well. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to pop the bonnet and we're going to talk a little bit more about the engineering upgrades that Tickford have fitted to this. Like I mentioned, they've got a better cool air intake, a much larger intercooler, new piping, as well as that exhaust system fitted to this vehicle as well, giving it some power upgrades too. So just pointing this over to the right, using the struts to hold the bonnet up nice and easy. So we do even have the blacked out piping along here and a really nice clean big engine bay under here, which is really good and well looked after. So this car will put out 168 kilowatts of power, which is up from its standard, and it also will put out a whopping 564 Newton meters of torque as well, which is a really good upgrade for this vehicle. So moving to the inside of our car, the inside does present just as well as the outside, absolutely fantastically looked after. Over here on my right, we do have our full electric window switches here, nice leather padding and stitching with really nice looked after armrests as well. Moving the steering wheel to the right does reveal we do only have one key with this car, as well as our headlight controls down here, indicators and lane departure here on the right hand control arm. Moving this to the left does have our windshield wipers. Steering wheel itself is really nicely designed with our tick-fit inlay towards the bottom, white stitching around the inside and a bit of fabric at the top. With our display in front of us, it is very nice and very clear to read. We do have buttons on either side to change the information displayed for us to really cater it to our own needs. Under here we do have our full Bluetooth media control, as well as our safety adaptive cruise control settings and everything just down here on the right. Moving to the center, this car is fitted with the upgraded Sync 3 system, which is a really good system. I just want to show you how big and clear the satellite navigation display is for you, and then throwing into reverse does bring up our reverse camera. Moving the steering wheel around does show you where the car's actually going to back up to, which is really good to see. With a tow ball fit into the tow bar package at the back, you actually do see that quite clearly, so when you're backing up to a trailer, very simple to use. Now with this system, it's very responsive to the touch. Just pressing on everything will bring up all the different controls you have, climate control settings, phone settings for when you pair it, navigation, everything's just there, very nice and easy to use. I do recommend actually having a go at that because there's just so many possibilities that you can do with that. Dropping down from that, we do have hard buttons for all of our controls. CD player just above our nice genuine tick-fit badge with volume and tuning controls, as well as skipping buttons and ejecting for the CD. All of our climate controls towards the bottom, 12-volt sockets under that, and then below that we do have 2 USB ports with a bit of storage. Our parking sensors and driving modes here with our 2 high, 4 high and 4 low control just here to the right of the gear shifter. Bringing the gear shifter back into drive and then throwing it across into sports mode, and then you can shift manually as well if you do have a big load in the back or you are doing some off-roading. Dual cup holders just back from that. Then lifting up this center console does reveal a really nice deep center console, very handy for storing some things in down there. One last thing I want to point out to you guys in the front is these seats, the two-tone in the leather, as well as nice white stitching, very good, nice design, very comfy to sit in. Obviously you guys can't tell that from the video, but sitting in these seats is just really good. I would like to point out as well, just back here on the seat, we do have a nice tick-fit inlay as well towards up the back where your shoulders more rest. I'm going to help my cameraman see that if he just brings it up a little bit more. There we go, you can sort of see it there, and it's just a really good design on the car. So what we're going to do next is we're going to jump in the back and I'm going to show you how much room you can expect to have in one of these cars. So sitting in the back here, I do actually have a lot of leg room, as well as a nice amount of headroom as well. I'm about 6'1", so leg room is usually a problem for me, but in the back of these, it actually does feel quite comfortable. These leather pattern does continue to the back with the white stitching and two-tone. This car is also fitted with ISOFIX seating as well for your child seats if you do have that style seating. In the center here, we do have nice dual cup holders, as well as a really nice armrest as well. Underneath here, we've got our 12-volt socket right next to a 230-volt socket as well, so you can plug more stuff in there. Carpet's in fantastic condition, as is roof lining. This whole car has just been absolutely fantastically looked after. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch a walk around video of our 2017 Tickford Ford Ranger XLT. I hope this has answered any questions you have about this vehicle, be it about the quality of the vehicle or even some of the extras fitted to it as well. The Tickford relationship with Ford has been a really long one and industrious one. There's been a lot of great developments happening with the Tickford Engineering Company. Just one last thing I would like to mention to you guys is this car, being in the condition it's in, does qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan, which will give you an extra 5 years mechanical protection for the vehicle, as well as 10 years roadside assistance Australia-wide. Once again guys, thanks for watching our video. Berwick Mitsubishi, customer service is where we thrive, so please give us a call at 9907 0555.